Look.
Look at that. I've never seen that before. Hi, Andrew.
You gotta start because I don't know what we're seeing.
Oh, we're seeing All the Way. It stars Bryan Cranston, and it's the story of LBJ.
Oh.
With cameos from Martin Luther King, Edgar Hoover. It takes place in 1964 at a very, very important time in American history.
I could get excited about a show about BLT.
I know, I can't get excited about a show about LBJ.
You know, Bryan Cranston is a real vet of the acting. He's not just the guy from Breaking Bad, he was also the star of a...
Malcolm in the Middle.
Soap opera, I was going to say, before Malcolm in the Middle.
What soap opera?
I believe it was called...
Loving.
Yes, he was a doctor or something.
We'll see you at intermission of All the Way at the Neil Simon Theater.
I have one word to say.
What?
Heisen who?
Oh.
Cranston has erased his Breaking Badness and completely inhabits this character. This guy is an absolute talent and a joy to watch on the stage.
The story is basically
sexy, suave, debonair JFK is assassinated, and goofy, southern, boisterous LBJ takes over. What LBJ has working for him is what this show has working for him, is that they're both overshadowed by sexier, cooler events in history, and because you maybe glossed over it in high school, you're now thrilled and riveted to find out all the juicy details.
It's all about LBJ trying to put through legislation to give equal rights to
all Americans.
All Americans.
Playwright Robert Schenken really taps into that Southern gentleman storyteller archetype that apparently LBJ was a perfect example of. He's, you know, boisterous and mobile and just owns, you know what, he comes very close to chewing the scenery, but he never quite does it. I, for one, am riveted by the story, and I can't wait to see how it turns out, because apparently those who don't learn history are doomed to enjoy it.
On a Broadway stage.
On Broadway. Well, we're out, and LBJ is in.
Yes, all the way.
Can we say, like, it ends with him winning his re-election?
Yes, I think people know about that.
I didn't know a lot about LBJ going into this, but I was pretty sure he was going to get re-elected. Like all presidential legacies, the aftermath of this show is fraught with contradiction and complexity, and I feel as though where this show fails is where it tries to sum up overly complicated issues with a single line or two.
Mr. Cranston did an amazing job of channeling physically and emotionally LBJ. When he came out on Curtain Call, he looked nothing like LBJ. His mannerisms were his own. He was back out of character.
He was wearing a fedora.
Yes.
And a black jacket, and he had a bag full of meth.
If you think an election is not material for a Broadway show, think again. I had a great time. I really found myself involved in American politics like I haven't in a long time.
It's enjoyable. I just feel as though I need to sit down with a poli-sci major and hash out some of the finer points. That's all. You know what? It's a green light. It's kind of it's a good time. Green light.
Also, 2 green lights for All the Way with LBJ with Bryan Cranston at the Neil Simon Theater.